Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve our skillrack daily challenge using Python programming language. Before going to logic, if you didn't subscribe to our channel, then subscribe right now and make our work more meaningful.
Let us solve today's DC using Python programming language. The program must accept start time and end time in HHMM format where these slot represent the time where a boy plays a game. Integer x and y. X represents the total minutes the boy plays the game, whereas y represent the total minute the boy takes rest. The boy plays the game for X minutes and takes rest for Y minutes and again plays X minutes and takes rest for Y minutes and so on. Now for the last playing slot, if he has X minutes to play before the end time, he plays, else he doesn't. So we have to print the time slots where he plays the game. If there is no slot to play means the program must print -1. The program must accept start time and end time in the above format where these slots represent the time where a boy plays a game and integer x and y. X represent the total minutes the boy plays the game. Y represent the total minutes the boy takes rest. The boy plays the game for x minutes and takes rest for y minutes and again he plays and so on. Now for the last playing slot, if he has x minutes to play before the end time, he plays, else he doesn't. So you have to print the time slot where he plays the game, else if there is no time slot means we have to print -1. Now let us consider for our test case. So this is the start time and this is the end time and the boy plays for 45 minutes and he takes rest for 15 minutes. So the time slot he plays the game is from 10 o'clock to 10:45 and then he takes rest for 15 minutes. So the next time slot will be 11 o'clock to 11:45 and he takes rest for 15 minutes. The next time slot will be 12 o'clock to 12:45 and then he takes rest for 15 minutes. Next from 13, that is 1 o'clock to 13:45, 1:45, and next time slot is he takes rest for 15 minutes, and from 14 to 14:45 will not be available because 14 is the end time. So this will be printed as our output. Now let us consider for our another test case. So in this test case, this is the start time and this is the end time. He plays for 40 minutes and takes 10 minutes rest. So from 15:30 to 40 minutes means it comes up to 16:10. So the time is out of range. So time slot is not available in this test case. So we have to print -1 as our output. So -1 will be printed as our output. If there is no slot available, so logic is to convert the start time and end time to minutes, and we will use a infinite loop for fetching our slots. Now let us implement our logic using Python 3. First, let us get the start time and end time from the user as input. Dot split and two integers x comma y, which is equal to map of int of input dot split. Now let us pass the start time and end time to, this is the start time and end time. So start time comma end time equal to convert to minutes of start time similarly end time, which is equal to convert to minutes of end time. This function will be returned later. So after converting, let us have a empty list called slots, which is equal to an empty list. So while true, because we are running an infinite loop, so while true, if start time plus x, we have to do the operation. So while true, if start time plus x less than equal to end time, means we have to append the time to the slots. So slots dot append of start time comma start time plus x. So the slot will be appended to the slots. Now after appending the slots, we have to calculate the rest time also. So we will be adding start time plus equal to x plus y, because the boy plays for x minutes and takes rest for y minutes. So the start time should be updated. So this loop This loop runs infinite times. If the slot is not available means in the else block we will just have a break statement. So let us pass our condition. If there is slot available means, so if slots, so we have to convert the minutes in the slots. So for time in slots, slot of 0, sorry, time of 0. So this is nothing but the starting time of the given slot, and time of 1, which is the end time of the given slot. So both the start time and end time in the slots are saved in minutes. So our task is to convert them in HHMM format. So you have to do time of 0 divided by 60 to time of 0 modulo 60 in order to convert in HHMM format. We are doing this operation. Similarly, for end time, so this is for start time, and here we are calculating for end time. So that is time of 1 divided by 60 and time of 1 modulo 60. So else if the slot is not available means we have to print -1 as our output. Now let us declare our function convert to minutes. As we are getting the time from the user as input, so def convert to minutes of time, we have to return int of time of 2 times 60 plus int of time of -2, because the first 2 represents the hours, so we are multiplying it by 60, and the last 2 in time represents the minutes, so we are adding to it. So this is the required code, and if the slot is available means we have to print according to this pattern after converting in HHMM format. So we have to print the output based on the test case.